I'm going to show you why 99% of golfers get this so wrong, and why the idea of turning in the golf swing can lead to so many of these really poor slice drives, poor strikes, just bad tee shots. I'm going to show you a brand new golf drill that will change the way you swing with your driver. It will show you how your body works with you, not against you. It will teach you that just thinking and concentrating on turning is harming your golf swing. So I know this is counterintuitive. If you don't turn enough at impact, the idea is to try and turn more. But the problem is, it's often not the amount of turn, it's the amount of turn you put in at what time. So what we see from amateur golfers is they're quick out of the stalls to try and open up, which casts the club out this side. They don't want to just swing way left and hit huge slices. They then try and adjust by just straightening up. They stop turning, they stall. Everything stops. And if everything stops, the club's not going to reach the ball. They're going to bottom out early, so they start flipping forward to reach for it. We need the sync of when you're turning to improve. Remember, if you like the information in this video, hit the subscribe button down there as well. Today's question for the comments is, what's your target handicap this season? Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed already for more free golf tips. So what this drill needs to do is it needs to get your timing of the downswing in relationship to turns way better. And it's going to do that by doing two things. It's going to help you make sure you get the right tilts in the backswing and the right tilts in the downswing. And it's the tilts this way and this way that balance the turns. So what happens if I just rotate, if I just turn, no tilt, it throws the club out that way. If I tilt, no turn, it drops the club back here. So if you think of rotation as an opener and tilting as more of a dropper, we need, for most golfers who are slicing, coming over the top, we need more tilt, less early turn. And by turning less early, I mean so less turning out of the stocks as you start the downswing, which will then speed up and encourage better rotations into that tour player impact that you're all after. And all you need is your driver for this. It's so simple. Take your driver, place the face of the driver on trail shoulder. So for me, my right shoulder, and then place the grip end where it lines up with your lead pocket. So I've got it lead pocket down here at the shaft end, face touching my trail shoulder. Now from this position, I'm going to take golf postures if I'm going to hit a shot. And what I'm going to do is just make my normal backswing. And what you're looking for, if I was to make a backswing, say, where I get my shoulders quite flat, see how the shaft points out in front of me. So a flat shoulder turn on the backswing will encourage this action on the way down, turns and drops as you try to hit it, then no stalls. We don't want that. So with the club on my shoulder, down towards my lead pocket, so it's going to cross my body. What I'm going to do is try and turn this shoulder down more. And what happens is the butt end of the club gets inside of trail foot. So it goes from out in front of me, just misses my knee, comes in to inside trail foot. It's literally about here as it touches the ground. And what this is doing is giving me that tilt that we see from better players. This is where it gets really interesting with better players. What we see is around 30 degrees to 35 of side bend. Think of it as tilt from the down the line camera on the backswing. And then into impact, we see a similar amount. But also what we see at impact from better players is we see more tilt than turn. So in the rib cage, in the chest, we see more tilt at impact, less turn from better players, which is why we're seeing these kind of impacts and a much better chance of getting the club down on this better path, more from your inside position to out and up at that ball. So let's try this again, loading up the backswing with this drill. Club on trail shoulder, also down by lead leg, and I'm going to rotate it so it comes into my trail foot, right in the middle of my trail foot. Remember, if you're a flat turner, it's going to get stuffed out here. Now, the downswing super interesting with this as well. So what we're going to do on the downswing is I'm going to move the butt end of the club from here, laterally forward to near my ball position line. So from here, I'm now going to just shift across. See how the butt end of the club just laterally moves across segments, my body moves across. Then from here, I'm going to rotate out and up to the left with the club. So do that again. I'm going to shift across so the butt end of the club comes across and then up and out. Let's think about that. Say I've made a good backswing and I just want to rotate. If I just rotate from here, what happens is this butt end of the club wants to hit my leg because it's throwing this shoulder forward, often this hip forward. This comes back, hits my leg, don't want to hit my leg, so there's the stall into impact that we see. So the reason this drill is so good is because it does backswing, transition on the downswing through to impact. Any drill, it's always good to do right and wrong. So what I'm going to do is move my shaft out here. That's too flat. Shoulders. So then I'm going to turn it into trail foot. Then I'm going to do from backswing. I'm going to then move maybe too much tilt. See how the club wants to go out that way? That's for the golfers who drop too much in here and flip. So you can use it for any movement. If you're the one watching this video and you want to stop slicing, you're probably the one who's going to want to turn and hit your knee with this club. So from here into trail foot, laterally move that shaft across. See, that's stalling my rotation on my downswing. And then literally start turning it just past your knee and up and left. And look what happens to the tilts in my body. It's these tilts that are going to give you much better structure through impact. Remember, good players, their chest, their rib cage is tilted this way more than it's opened. So many golfers don't want that. They just trying to open, because the instinct, if you see square on impacts, is to open up more, and that's not helping. What I love about this drill is you can do it on the course before you hit shots. You could literally demo it before you hit shots. You can use it at the range. You can use it in the garden. You can stand up and do it now just to get the feel of these movements. It's quite good to do these in front of any kind of reflection or mirror so you can see what you're feeling looks like back to you. That's a real good feedback for so many golfers for taking this practice onto the course. Remember, taking these skills out onto the course is the key to good golf. If you like this lesson, hit that subscribe button. Watch this video if you want to learn how to hit your irons better. See you next time.